Trifecta gang. We back. This is Wojel.
And I am D. Sams.
Once again, we missing Jay Reed, but he will be back soon.
He better.
Welcome to episode 4 of Trifecta Sports Talk.
Dang, that's crazy. Episode 4. We really churning them out, ain't we?
We are. I'm proud of us.
I am too, because it was a long
time coming.
We was talking about it. Now
Procrastination mode. Now we here.
I don't know what that means.
You definitely
hilarious.
You definitely know what that means.
Man. So we have a lot to talk about.
We do.
We have a lot to talk. And I think we should get right into the Lions.
I knew that's where you wanted to start. I already knew.
The Lions. Oh
that
my
beat down
God.
They put on the Cowgirls. Which
Cowgirls
we knew
was funny.
Which we already knew was gonna happen. Well, we didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but we knew they was gonna win.
I knew they was gonna win, but I
thought it was gonna be a lopsided win, but I didn't think it was gonna be as bad as it was. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
They beat the brakes off them boys. Like, but
I do snatch their heart.
I am gonna say I wish that Dallas did have a full roster.
Yes,
I would have loved to see Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and all them guys.
I agree,
but offense.
Yeah, you still gotta be able to put up some points.
Dak Prescott
you
sucks.
Cannot put up 6 points. That is unacceptable.
No touchdowns.
And you could have put up 6 points. If
it's just special teams.
I mean, goodness.
If they need a run game, listen.
I mean,
feed me the ball. I'm
about to have to talk to Jerry Jones. See if he give you a contract.
Dak Prescott is not a quarterback. He's not a good quarterback. It's like at some point Jerry Jones has to be like, okay, I gotta revamp this team, and it starts with my QB. But
he cheap. He don't want.
That's all I want to say. Jerry Jones.
He's cheap. It's more about the facade of the team to him than it is the actual team, than actual winning games and winning a Super Bowl.
Facts.
Like you just worried about being quote unquote America's team. And the publicity, because y'all America's team, y'all gonna be on TV every year.
And y'all not putting no wins in the category. Like y'all get to the playoffs, and it's like, okay, we might make it to the second round, but we're gonna get bounced out the second round.
And that seems to be okay for him. Like he don't seem to care that every year it's the same thing. Like every season they come into the season with these high expectations.
Facts.
And they do the same thing. Like, can y'all please stop expecting them to do something great? Because it's not going to. Like, y'all let yourself down every year.
Every year, man.
Every year.
And like I said, Jerry Jones it's like, whatever, man. We'll figure it out. But they going to make money.
They are.
They going to make some money. But they just.
I think their best chance was last year.
Yeah.
Because that team they had last year was solid.
But you don't have a run game. They didn't. Yeah. They didn't. Did they run the ball at all? I think they run it. I think Zeke might have had 3 carries, if that.
Not enough. Not enough.
CD Lamb couldn't do anything because shout out to Terry Arnold.
Yes.
Thank you so much, bro. You had a great. But Branch.
Man.
Oh my God, man. Him and Kirby go crazy.
Yes.
Go crazy. But Branch stepped up in a huge way for sure. For Definitely. Sure. The Lions' defense was just all around amazing. Like, them boys was all around amazing. And prayers up to my dog, Hutch, man.
Yes.
Prayers up to my dog, Hutch.
Speedy recovery.
Hate to see that, man. Hate to see that. Hutch was on the way to Defensive Player of the Year. 7.5 sacks.
Absolutely.
Like, dude, come on, man. Yes, that's nasty. So, he was on his way to being that, and it sucks. So, now it's like, where do we go from here, Detroit? Brad, what are you going to do?
Let Brad cook. He cooking up something.
I'm scared.
He's cooking up something.
I'm scared.
Why you scared?
You and Jay Reed be wanting Brad to cook, and sometimes he don't be cooking. Sometimes that dude don't be cooking.
I'm just saying he been pretty solid.
He got some W's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. That team is put together with Brad, but at some point, you got to make a splash, and Max Crosby is a splash.
It is.
If you want to win, you talking about winning the Super Bowl, you got to go all out now. You have to.
I agree.
Go all out. So whatever it takes to get Max Crosby, which the Raiders, they gonna give him up. The Raiders they're awful. They have nothing, so they have to rebuild.
And he already said that he does not want to go through a rebuilding stage.
It's
like he's
fair.
already said that,
fair. Yeah,
and it's
fair.
not fair.
Yeah.
Like he's been in the league long enough to. He shouldn't have to go through that.
That's why Devontae Joe shit. Like it's not fair.
Absolutely.
When you're that good, I'm not going through a rebuild, and I've been here
this
after
long.
This guy. It's like nah, I can't. I'm not rebuilding when there's a team out
my
there that's
opinion
already
is
built.
y'all shouldn't even be asking for nothing outlandish for him. Just my opinion.
Crazy part is they will.
They will. I know they will. I
we
mean, at the end of the day, it's still a business.
Right.
Like,
we in need.
it's still a business. So they're going to ask. But I'm just saying, you in a rebuilding stage, so it's a different story if you a contending team and you trying to make a trade and then you asking for something crazy, but not when you in a rebuilding stage. I just don't think you should.
And that's the reality of the Raiders. Like them boys is rebuilding.
Absolutely,
you have nothing. Like y'all literally.
Nothing.
I don't even know who y'all QB is half the time. Gardner Minshew, come on, man, he's terrible. You lost Tay. You have nothing literally now. So Max Crosby, you can't do him like that. Let that boy go. Come on back home, bro.
I agree.
Come on back home, bro. We need you for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the Lions do that.
It's definitely a big loss, Hutch.
Man,
like the defense by itself.
Man.
Like, that's a huge, like, people not, like, realizing how huge of a loss,
that's a loss,
that is. Like, it's not just a loss. Like, that's a huge
defense. Yeah, that's an anchor
loss.
to your defense. Like, without him, your defense no longer has that identity. Like, that's your identity of your defense. So without Hutch, it's like, okay, where do we go? You put a Max Crosby in there, it's like, oh, okay, this is where they go. And then it works, too, because when Hutch get back, Max, Hutch, DJ Reader, Liam McNeil. Come on, man. Who's stopping that? There's nothing you can do. And then your defensive backs are playing amazing now. So that helps that front line out so much because now your safeties and corners are playing amazing. Your linebackers
now
too.
They're playing like we expected them to come.
Right. They're working as a unit.
Playing.
They're working as a unit. Like Detroit is now working finally with the defense, not offense. We knew they was gonna be great,
right? Even
without a big name, bigger receiver. Like you didn't need him.
You didn't really need that.
When everybody's talking about getting Devontae Adams, we didn't need Devontae Adams. St. Brown is St. Brown, and J-Mo, man, listen,
doing his thing, doing his thing.
My only problem with J-Mo, why does he catch with his body, bro? Use your hands to catch. He still catch like a high school receiver. That junk irritating.
He'll get up.
No, he's not.
At some point, I think he will.
He'll
grow out of it.
He's not.
Now, when he grow out of that, I want you to get on here and apologize and say you sorry.
Then, J-Mo, you gotta catch with your hands, bro. But other than that's my only knock about J-Mo. I mean, David Montgomery and Jameer Gibbs.
Man,
show me a better running back duo in the league. Ain't no better one. Ain't no better
absolutely
one.
Not.
They might be number 2 and 3 as the best running backs in the league. Derrick Henry is, of course, number 1 for sure.
Of course. Having an amazing season.
That's the Ravens' offense.
Absolutely.
Low-key, he is a bandage on that entire offense. And
I agree.
Lamar Jackson is only playing okay this season. He's not playing the greatest. He's not playing the worst. But you finally have – that's your weapon now.
Yeah.
Like
take
Derrick
the pressure
Henry,
off of him.
Oh, my goodness, man. He can carry the ball damn near 30 times a game. Like, that's the type of running back that dude is. He can carry the ball, and he going to get you 150, 175, 200 yards. Like, he's that type of guy. They look great too. But I don't know. I think we're starting to get to the point now where a lot of teams are starting to – the good teams are starting to get away, and the bad teams are starting to get, like at first few games of the season, everybody thought the Saints was just outstanding, and now they're showing.
But that's why I was saying, like, you can't just go by the, like, first couple of weeks of the season. For sure. You at least got to get to where we at now, like week 6, week 7, around that time, and then you will know a team's true identity. Mm-hmm. Like, any team could come out and start out hot the first 2-3 games. And then, like you said, now you seeing the type of team that they actually are.
It's starting to show,
Now, we about to find out what type of team Minnesota is.
I think Detroit going to blow them out, too.
When we beat them.
I think Detroit going to blow them out, too. I ain't going to hold
I ain't going to say blowout.
They're going to blow them out. Because Sam Darnold sucks. Let's keep it a buck. Last week,
I ain't know nobody 5-0 beat.
Well, last week he showed y'all. He didn't throw one touchdown last week. Let's throw that out there. Okay. What was it? 150 yards passing? That sucks. Come on, man. Yeah. So now you take Justin Jefferson out the game. Yeah. What do you have on offense now? That's what I'm saying. And we see it can be done because CD was basically taken out of the Cowboys defense. Yeah. The Lions knew, okay, we take CD out the equation.
Right.
These other guys, Turpin on them, they're not going to beat us. We know they, you know what I'm saying?
So do you think that Terrion is going to be able to be disciplined against Jetta?
No.
Because they are putting him, it's already been said that he is going to be covering Jetta. So
Branch, we need help, buddy. Get over the top a lot, man. Get over the top. Kirby, please help us.
Because I'm like, he did, like you said, he did play better in that.
We had help, too. I mean, it helps when you have Brian Branch playing all over the place. Kirby absolutely. Is an interception.
He definitely going to need some help.
100% going to need some help.
Because Jetta is another beast.
But it all comes down to the quarterback, too.
Yes.
Can Sam Darnold get you the ball? Dak couldn't get CD the ball. So it's like, can you really get them boys the ball? Right. So I think, I don't know. I think Detroit.
So do you think the Vikings offensive line is better than
Detroit? Oh, I thought you were about to say Detroit.
Absolutely not.
The Cowboys?
Yes. Offensive line.
Yeah, offensive line, yeah.
So it's going to be a little hard. I'm just asking because of how easy, like we was just saying, how easy it was.
If Aleem McNeil comes to play like he played Sunday, right, you're good. If he comes to play like he played on Sunday, if we can get that defensive line to just – they played great once. When Hutch went down, they played amazing. They were still getting back to the quarterback. It's all about being
disciplined.
Yeah, they were still getting back to Dak. So.
But I think, and honestly, I think the rest of this season they'll be playing and dedicating it to Hutch.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they will be in that zone where everything clicking.
But you again, go back.
But
to
that's
it.
a big.
You gotta get somebody.
You gotta fill that void.
And I don't know if it's gonna be filled with an older guy like Zadarius Smith or Jadeveon Clowney. Mm-hmm. That's just a Band-Aid. You need somewhere because that team is still young, so they have that window is wide open. Window is wide open. I think a lot of people are gonna be like, "Nah, that's crazy." I think if they're gonna make a trade, you got to give up a first round pick, and you might have to throw in Hendon Hooker. You may have to throw Hendon Hooker in there, which isn't bad because
it isn't bad, but at the same time, like,
that's your future. He's not playing.
I mean, he's not playing, but I mean, why would he be playing and golf playing?
That's what I'm saying. So
good, but golf, at some point, if that's supposed to be your future QB,
that's true.
Are you going to get somebody to another future QB as good as?
Here's the thing: if I got a chance, if it came across my desk, and I'm Brad, and they said we want a first round pick and Hendon Hooker, you get definitely Max Crosby in a third round pick.
You making that?
Send Max Crosby to Detroit. What we need to get him here? Pack that boy bags and get him home. Like I love Hendon Hooker. I thought he was a dog at Tennessee. He was I love him, but. It's like you said, it's a business, and it's about winning. So you can't fall in love with players. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
Now you have to. You gotta kind of. You may lose them, even if they don't get Hooker. I mean, if they don't get Max Crosby, even if they go after Hassan Reddick, you still gonna have to give up something, and that's not bad either. But I'd rather have Crosby because Reddick is 30 years old. Yeah. So that's
not only that, but it just feel like Crosby would just fit right in. Like
he like an older version of Hutch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's just like Hutch's big brother or something. Like they the same player, so it kind of works perfectly. Man, listen, I be praying every night.
I know you do.
Cap.
I know you do.
I'm gonna go to church tomorrow, and when they for the prayer box, I'm gonna tell my bishop, like, listen. If you can get one up to God for me. Bishop Shears, if you can get one up to God for me.
You know what? I'm not about to play with you.
Listen, God, I prayed last year when Michigan was in the natty. I said, Lord, if you see fit for me now, I don't ask for much. But give my boys this W. What my boys do.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't nothing but Jesus. But you know how that go. You know. But yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I think the Lions are gonna be all right still, and they're gonna beat the heck out of Minnesota. And like I said, now the NFL is starting to get to a point where, like I said, the good teams are
they separate
going their way. Bad teams is, with exception to a few, like the Dolphins. They don't have a quarterback right now.
Okay, staying on the Dolphins. Mm-hmm. I got an issue with Tua coming back week 8.
I do too.
And it's not, it's not nothing personal. It's just health-wise. Like, I would hate for him to come back and something else happens. Like and it be worse than what it is now. Like, I just don't want to see him have to go down that route.
That's the scary part about what's going on with Tua. Yeah. That's the scary part. Like, dude, are you...
Because you never know, like, what hit is gone.
Could be the last
one. And I would hate to see that happen to him.
That's scary, too, man. That's really scary.
Like, I get that the provider for your family, but your health and your well-being come first. I know.
When you're a competitor,
it's hard.
Sitting somebody down, man, it's hard. And especially when you're as good as you are. Sitting somebody down at that point in your career, it's like, man, I can't.
And he hasn't been in the league that long.
That's what I'm saying. So I have to prove myself, and I have the tools to prove you guys, but it's just like I can't. My health just won't get out of my way.
I'm just hoping that when he come back, he can stay healthy for the rest of the season.
Line would block for him.
Absolutely.
And that'd be the problem, man. A lot of teams don't have a good old line, so their quarterbacks be getting ate up back there.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be the problem. Like, I watched the Jets. They offensive line is not good. Like, everybody
and that's my issue. Like, even everybody thinking like Devontae gonna be the savior and this trade is gonna just turn them around and they just about to be this playoff team.
They gonna make it to the playoff.
But I'm just like, like you just said, your offensive line is not good enough. And let's be honest, Aaron ain't playing. He not even playing that good. Let's be honest.
He not Green Bay.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm not even talking about the last 2 years.
Now,
he was trash there, Green. Detroit had this number. But I'm talking about them playoff runs, them MVP runs. Like that Aaron Rodgers was a scary Aaron Rodgers. Now, this guy's just
he'll still be able to find Devontae in his sleep. If he was blindfolded, he could find Devontae.
I had a talk today with a guy. Me and one of my homeboys was talking, and he made a great point. He said, Aaron Rodgers, the reason why it doesn't work for him, he's not humble. And I'm like, really? And
I agree with that.
He's not, and a lot of people compare him to Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Those guys on the field were the most humble guys. Yeah. Like, they knew what it took to win, and it was a team effort.
Right.
And you never seen Tom Brady and Belichick beef. You never seen Peyton Manning beef with Tony Dungy, or you know what I'm saying. You never seen that. And here is Aaron Rodgers, Robert Saleh, and it's gone. That don't even make sense. Robert Saleh was never the problem.
Right.
He's there 3 years. Every year he's
building a culture.
He has the youngest team every year. And you went from the worst defense to a top 10 defense just by adding Sauce and all those guys that you added.
Do you think that maybe he didn't want, because it's just ironic that they had a chance to trade for Devontae before he even got fired.
Yeah, for sure.
And then all of a sudden, right after y'all fired him, y'all did the trade.
Yeah.
So I'm like, in my head, I'm questioning like, okay, was it because he didn't want Devontae?
That could have been it. Because I think his thing.
Because I'm like, why wouldn't y'all have been got him? Like, y'all could have been got him.
Salah's a culture
before
guy.
He even got fired. And he is a culture guy. He was building his own culture.
And it worked. It really worked because you built up with these young guys. Like, you really built a core with these young guys, Garrett Wilson and all them guys. Like, you really just built a really good young core. You just didn't have a quarterback to bring it all together. Sam Darnold, unfortunately, just couldn't bring it all together.
Right. And neither could Zach.
And now you think, okay, Aaron Rodgers is going to bring it together. He's not. You know what I'm saying? He's not a quarterback that can help these young guys bring it all together. That's not the guy.
Like, you got to think, too, like, the Jets have basically did everything Aaron has wanted. Like, you got Lazard. Now you got Devontae. And you had, I'm missing somebody else you wanted that you got.
What does that do to Garrett Wilson's confidence? Because Garrett Wilson is clearly a wide receiver number one. Yeah.
Well, now he going to be too. Because you already know.
That ruins your confidence.
And then, now I'm like, whatchamacallit on the trading block?
Who?
What's his name?
Sauce
Mike
Gardner?
Williams. No, the wide receiver. Because he would be like number 4.
Yeah.
Like now with Devontae being there, he going to drop down to number 4. So it's a possibility that he could be on a move.
And that's the problem, man. That's the problem with Aaron Rodgers. I never liked Aaron Rodgers to begin with.
Me neither.
Though. He was always a jerk. Neither. Like, bro, you got one Super Bowl, bro. Let's stop. One Super Bowl, bro.
Be
stop
humble.
It.
Be humble.
Right.
Sorry.
Like Eli Manning's better than you if we go off Super Bowls. Like, you're okay, bro. Like, them MVPs, yeah, cool, man. You got MVPs.
Right.
Should he have won them?
But when it mattered the most, don't. Like you said, he only had one Super Bowl.
He should never win MVPs, in my opinion. Patrick Mahomes should win MVP every single year he's in the league. Let's keep it a buck. What guy?
I knew you was about to say that shit.
What quarterback is better than him at any point? Only guy that I will let you argue with is Josh Allen. Josh Allen, low key,
he been balling this season.
He heard you talking about him.
He did because he has not threw a pick all season. I hope he throw one soon.
Shout out my homie JG because he love Josh Allen. We got a bet going right now when they play the Chiefs. I said the Chiefs gonna embarrass them, but I don't know, man. Josh Allen been on that.
He's been.
That's what I'm saying.
He been cold. His only issue was the interceptions.
A lot of picks.
Yeah, that was the only issue. And now, apparently, he has cleaned that up.
Yeah,
like he can run. He can throw deep balls. Like, yeah. They gonna be that's gonna be a nice.
Everybody talking about
but they needed. That's what they needed. He needed a go-to receiver, especially after losing Stephon. He needed that.
We thought Keon Coleman is still young.
He's still young.
He's
still developing.
He's gonna be nice.
Oh yeah.
I think
he nice right now, but as he get older, he gonna progress.
I think with Coop there, that's gonna be perfect for them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to help Keon a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna help them out a lot. But I think they still win the division. Like, I don't see nobody in that division beating the Bills. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be, man. I don't know. Everybody talking about the Lions are gonna win the Super Bowl. I don't know. It's tough.
It's up in the air. It's a lot of good teams.
I mean,
it's a lot of good teams.
I said Buffalo,
and then they division alone. Everybody in that division got 4
right now.
wins.
It's a playoff team.
That's what I'm saying.
If the playoffs started
if the playoffs started today, everybody in that division would be in the playoffs.
Green Bay.
Even Green Bay would make it.
That's crazy.
Even Green Bay would make it.
That's crazy.
Every team in the division got 4 wins.
Who would have thought that the North would be the best division in football?
Who would have thought it?
I thought the Lions were gonna just blow through that entire division. I didn't think that.
I mean, let's be honest. Nobody thought Minnesota would be where they are. Let's just be honest.
Nor did I think that Chicago would be where they are.
I mean, I kind of did. I thought it would take a minute for Caleb to settle down, which he has now.
He has, yeah.
Which he has. I did expect them to be a playoff team.
I didn't.
But
you got a lot of faith. I didn't
Minnesota, I did not see this coming.
Everybody, I was watching something the other day. They said Minnesota was gonna be a blowout. Like they suck. They gonna be terrible. Man, them boys is undefeated until tomorrow. But
right.
But them boys is their defense is nice.
Yes.
I guess they said no, we not tanking for nothing. Who we taking for? Like I'm not taking. We don't need Shador that much. You know what I'm saying? But I think I said the North is just, man, NFC North is tough.
It is.
I don't think there's another division in football right now that's that good. That's core teams. Like, I don't see nobody else that good. Like, everybody at the top of the divisions are clear-cut top of the division, perfect. Except for maybe Pittsburgh. Is Pittsburgh at the top or did I think the Ravens went above them. And low-key, I remember a few weeks ago I said that Russ should start.
Well, you got your wish.
I want to retract that.
Ain't no retract.
I feel so bad.
Well, you got your wish because he is starting. Man. He's now about to be. And in my opinion, I just feel like
you done ruined the continuity.
Yeah.
I think I think he might stink.
I'm not gonna say he gonna stink, but I'm just saying like the chemistry that that Fields has already built over these first 6 games.
I don't even know why I was rooting for. I don't even like Russell Wilson.
I know you don't. Man. That's why I was like, what?
Shout out Future.
I'm not what? Ignorant.
Listen, when Russ lose, I win, man. I'm gonna go throw a Future song on, and I'm gonna be happy because.
Oh Lord!
At the end of the day, y'all try to make it like Future is this terrible father, when I think Future might be a good dad. It's tough to be a good dad when you got 30 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Ignorant.
But no, I think that he's gonna. It's messed up because Justin Fields had them guys win.
I could see. Yeah, I was just about to say I could see if they had a losing record, and then you said, okay, Russell back healthy, we gonna insert him into the starting lineup. But when y'all have a winning record, y'all have only lost 2, but they 4-2.
Yeah, they look good.
Y'all look good.
They look good,
and Fields already has the right chemistry with the players.
Yeah.
Like, the little practice time that Rustin had with them don't equate to the game reps that Justin Fields has with them.
And Justin has gained the confidence of the whole team finally. Chicago didn't have confidence, and you seen like they started losing mad confidence. Now, not only does the coach had confidence,
like
but
Justin
the team
did
has
say,
confidence.
He did say, if I had to play well enough, it wouldn't even be a question.
Nah, bro, that's
him being humble. That's him being
that's a media trained answer, bro. Like, stop, bro. You played good enough.
He did.
You played good enough to be a starter for this team. Like, it's not if I played good enough, bro. You lost 2 games so far.
I agree.
Stop it, bro. You're not. That's just humble. That's humble, and his media people like, listen, say this. Don't go out and say that. Don't be like Najee Harris and say what's on your mind. Cause, listen, you ask Najee Harris,
man,
he gonna say what's on his mind. I like that. I like when players speak their mind.
Sometimes it's just too much.
Except for Antonio Brown.
I was about to say, sometimes it's just too much speaking your mind, okay?
It don't bother me because at the end of the day, they still people too. Like, these are still people that got feelings. And like, man, no.
Absolutely.
No, bro. You play good enough. Forget Russell Wilson. And that's messed up. Forgive him, and your wife music sucks. Let's keep it a buck. Sierra's new music is trash. Let's keep it a buck.
Not you had to throw Sierra in there too.
Yeah, man, I don't like how they be doing Future. That's a whole nother car. They be doing Future bold, man.
Yeah, that's bold. I just feel bad for Justin.
I think he should.
I feel bad for him because. But hey, we can't do nothing.
Russ might stick the joint up, and it's like
I hope he throw like 4 picks.
What? Right, Justin Fields just sit back.
Come on back.
I told you, idiots. Like, give me my team back.
Yep.
Give me my team back. What's the receiver? What's my man?
Because I really don't think like as long as a team is winning, and that go for any team. Yeah, like I don't think you should mess up. And don't get me wrong, like Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the league. Easy.
Top 5.
I just disagree with you on this.
I rarely disagree with Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, me too.
Really
but this
disagree with
one,
Mike Tomlin.
disagree with this decision.
And I think it comes from a higher up too. It's like, hey,
probably we pay him all this. And I was just about to say the business side of it is
Justin
like
that much money. We pay this guy a lot of money.
I was just about to say the business aspect of it. Is like, look, we paying this man getting paid a lot of money, and we ain't paying him all this money for him to just be sitting down.
Yeah, we knew he was gonna get healthy at some point.
Exactly.
We knew he was gonna get healthy at some point.
Exactly. And then at the same time, they probably wasn't expecting Justin to come in and play as well as
nobody did.
Which brings us back to it never was Justin. It's Chicago's organization.
They suck. But it made it easy on Justin Fields too because there was no expectations. Like literally,
exactly,
there was no expectations. But you could have went out there and stunk the entire Jordan. It's like okay, Justin, we figured. But he really went out there and said, "Nah, I'm gonna just ball," and it's perfect because it's a new. Just like Sam Darnold, I think it's a new environment, a new culture, new coaches, and now they have a trust in you. When you put trust in them guys, and there's no pressure on you. Like there was no pressure on him to be great because it's like nobody thought
it was like you just said. It was no expectation.
So now once they do it, even with Detroit last year, there was no expectation. Which now it makes it so much harder for Detroit because the expectation is like, okay, y'all gotta win. Like we expect it now.
Right.
Minnesota, they can cruise through, and it's like there was no.
And I also want Pickens to be quiet.
I like that guy, man.
I like him too. But I want him to just not. Don't speak on Saint. Just don't speak on him, please.
I seen that, but
don't speak
I was mad because it's St. Brown, but at the same time,
I know.
I love it, man.
But don't speak on him.
When George Pickens grabbed Jordan Lewis by the face mask and slammed him to the, I said, bro, and Jordan Lewis is a Michigan legend. But boy, you a clown. George Pickens is one of them.
Definitely one of them.
He ignorant. He was like that in college. That boy is ignorant, and St. Brown ain't gonna step to him. But I don't know. St. Brown kind of tough.
I don't know.
I take that back because his daddy a little weird. So they tell you name somebody I'm around Equanimous like.
Nah, he a little weird.
Equanimous, you know what I'm saying? I don't like his brother. That's another thing.
Me neither. But that's another story for another day.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, Detroit's a good place sometimes. It's cold, but whatever. But yeah, like I said, I just think that I think the NFL is getting to it.
It's getting exciting.
It's getting to it. Yeah, it's getting to it. So I can't.
It started off kind of slow, but it's getting exciting.
Nah, it started off good. I thought. I thought it started off great. I mean, my team is undefeated. So, well, my second team, they're undefeated.
I'm about to say, sir.
All right, listen, y'all know I'm a Chiefs guy.
Yeah, I know.
Boy, I'm a Chiefs guy. I low-key might become a Swiftie. I'm not sure yet. I seen that she was listening to Sexy Red and Glorilla.
Yeah, she was. She was for the second part of that tour. Why did I know you was going to talk about that? I'm like, I know he going to say that.
I seen it. I'm like, you know what? I respect you a little bit.
Taylor rubbing off on you.
Because that's cool because Glorilla tried to make it. And now you just, the Swifties? Come on, man. Everybody going to listen to Glorilla now. So that was dope. That was super dope. But, like I said, the NFL is going good. And I think I can't wait to see how it progresses. And, man, the playoffs going to be so interesting.
It is. These playoffs going to be. I thought last year playoffs was fun.
Because you just
this
don't know.
This year playoffs.
You don't know. I mean, Kansas City, could they three-peat? Detroit, could they finally bring a Super Bowl to the city? Baltimore, could they finally
get over the hump?
Buffalo, can they finally
get over the hump? It's really this. I think this playoffs.
Can they make it over the hump? You know what I'm saying? Texans.
Yeah. Playoffs is going to be, this playoffs going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting.
When did Tank Dell name become Nathaniel? Have you seen that video where they call him?
That's his real name. His government name is Nathaniel. He don't like that name. And he going to the friend of the court to change his name.
He said Nathaniel Dell takes hey, don't call me
that. Yeah, he don't. He said he hate that name. Funny. Like he going to like change it like legally. Like
I was
he
waiting for you to say something because you know you got a thing with
Nathaniel.
Everybody by their name. That's funny. That's funny. But the Texans, man.
All I'm waiting on is Nico to get back all the way healthy because you know Nico was on a tear.
And they just low key.
He could have really. He probably would have won offensive player of the year.
They overshadowing Diggs.
Yeah,
they are overshadowing. I thought Diggs was gonna be. Like,
I didn't. Remember, I said he was not gonna be wide receiver number one when he get there.
But Tank had to get back. Once he got back, I said when Tank get back because last season was a fail because he got hurt.
He got hurt. Man. And he missed the playoffs.
Man, and they just over.
But if
once Nico get 100%, it's over with.
Yeah.
Stephon, you wide receiver number 3, bro. And that's tough to see because we so used to bro being the man.
The man.
And now you gotta take
But I think he taking it though. He cool with it.
They winning.
And as long as they winning. He don't got no problem.
And then your quarterback is
and then it take the pressure off of him too. Like you don't have to have the pressure on you of being the man. Like,
man, the NFL, man, I'm so excited. So kind of to switch gears, let's talk about what I was right on. And the Aces just really ruined it. And now the Liberty are about to lose.
I thought you was
I've been to text y'all.
I was waiting on us to get to this topic because I wanted to see. I'm like, ooh, is this fool gonna still be talking about the Liberty gonna win, or is he gonna switch up and say they gonna lose? That game 5 about to be crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie.
They play tomorrow, right?
Man,
I thought they were about to cruise through, sweep them.
Hell no, sweep. You out your damn man.
I thought, boy, they said never mind. That game was.
They said lies you tell.
God, they so cold,
man.
And they're defending. They're defending the Liberty.
That's gonna be
crazy
for them to lose and back-to-back finals, bro.
I think it's gonna happen.
That's gonna be nasty.
Because
so far, the team, it's been every other game.
Yeah,
neither team has won back-to-back.
Yeah. That's tough.
And then game 5 is what? In New York, right?
New York, yeah.
It's gonna be place to win. That's a tough place to win.
Spike Lee,
but if anybody can do it, I mean, Minnesota, they've been
nice.
They've been nice.
Oh my God, that team is so good. Like I said, they defense. Man. I think they're defending. Even just Sabrina, they're defending her in a way that nobody has this season. You can't let her get. She get that much daylight. It's over.
Yeah, over.
You can't let her get daylight. You can't let her get to the bucket because she can dribble, and she gets to the rim.
She just got an all around game.
That's what I'm saying. You have to defend her, and they're defending her perfect. Like I've seen them fight through a million screens. I'm seeing them guard her from the side because a shooter like that, you have to guard her from an angle on the side. So they're doing that, and it's like they're doing what the Aces. I don't know what they were thinking this year. They just couldn't do it. So, Minnesota just said we got this. Man, we got him.
I'm just hoping for another awesome game between because all of these games have been good.
It ain't been one bad
game. And they've been like close. Yeah. Like they've been like.
But it start out where it's like New York. It's like, okay, New York got this one. Boy, I turned it for a second. I go back.
Minnesota then caught up.
5. It's like, wait a minute. They was just down 20.
But that's the thing. Now in the NBA and the WNBA, a 20-point lead is nothing.
Thank you, Steph
Like
Curry.
back in the day,
that 20-point lead was going.
Back in the day, a 20-point lead was
you're finished.
You finished. Get
the starters out. Get these
now
in.
A 20-point person they could erase a 20-point game in 2 minutes.
Well, that comes from shooting though.
Yeah,
that comes from shooting.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they didn't have a green light to shoot from half court. When Steph Curry came into the league, had a green light to shoot where he wanted. Everybody else, we can shoot too. Kevin Durant, James Harden.
That's the thing, though. Everybody don't deserve no green light, though.
I mean, the shooters do. There's a lot of shooters that do.
No, Who don't? But I'm saying some don't. Everybody don't.
Listen, the shooter. If you a shooter, shoot.
Well, since we done went, now we might as well go to the NBA.
Transition. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Because I was about to say translate. But
translate to the NBA is crazy.
I was about to say that.
Translate is crazy. Transition, you had it.
Transition.
It's your story.
Over to the NBA. So we seen Lonzo back. I'm glad.
Now he did good. I can't even.
I'm just glad to see him back healthy and back doing what he loved to do.
That was good for Lonzo.
Yeah,
that's good for Lonzo.
So the preseason is over. Regular season starts Tuesday. I still want y'all to leave Bronny alone.
Lakers
and nothing.
5.
Lakers.
Bronny had a great game last night.
He
did. They got embarrassed though.
And people is still like it's crazy to me. Like no matter what this young man do, he played good. You still down him. He played bad. Like it. no matter what he do, like, can y'all just stop hating on this young fella?
And I got to argue with a bunch of people on Instagram. Okay. So here's my problem.
Okay.
Connect went crazy. He went nuts.
Yeah.
Everybody like, that's what Bronny should be. I said, do we not remember Bronny was the 55th pick? Dalton Connect was the 17th pick.
Right.
We're expecting that out of Connect. We're not expecting Bronny to come in and just be his dad. We're not expecting Bronny to come in and be great. And I feel like people are just...
But it is a lot of people that are, though. Like, we not, but it's a lot of people.
And
but everybody is not... They pops though, like
they want him to fail. That's all it
is.
Because his
dad
never fails.
That's
so
all it is.
Your dad never fails, so then we got to see somebody in the James family fail. Who's gonna fail?
Like this man is a young man. Like y'all is grown ass men and women hating on a young man, like a 20-year-old. Like the boy just turned 20. Like y'all. Miserable. Like y'all hating on that.
I get the talk. I
mean, it's a good conversation piece.
For sure. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, y'all doing too much. And like I said, you can't compare the 17th pick to the 55th.
Absolutely not.
We didn't expect Bronny to be amazing. Mm-hmm. Does Bronny need to go to the G?
Absolutely.
Maybe. For sure. We know, and watching.
I will say, I think he needs to go. I'm not gonna say he need to be there for the whole season, but I do think he need to go for a little bit of time for development. Now I know the plan is for him to play the first game of the season because
that's okay.
They want that the first game for him and LeBron to play together.
Yeah,
and then after that, I'm assuming they're gonna send him down to the G League for development. He need it,
but even if. Yes and no. If you watched him last night, Bronny has a natural game.
He does. He does.
Bronny can ball. Like that's the thing. It's not like Bronny suck. Like this boy got a natural.
His shots just not falling. He in a slump.
And that happens. I think Bronny's. I think the issue is. I
think the lights might be just tad too bright right now. Not saying they gonna stay bright, but
he got the same look that his dad when Bron was coming into the league. Mm-hmm. The eyes it was on Bron. Like this is a kid playing your national championship game on pay-per-view.
Right.
Like who does that? Right. There's never been a guy coming into the league big as LeBron. Not one guy has come into this league as big as Bron did. So now it's like LeBron James Jr. Come on, bro. Your daddy the man. Why you not? Why you only doing this and that? And like I said, I thought last night his game was I think it just came so natural to him last night. And even though they were losing really bad to the Golden State Warriors, it was cool because we got to see Bronny just ball.
In his element.
He was just hooping. It was just, and that be the good thing. Even I heard Connect say, they was like, man, how did this? He's like, man, I was just hooping. And I think that's what happened.
It was because it wasn't no pressure. It was just he was just out, like you said, he was just out there hooping. Man.
If you once you
and then I think a lot of that down, I was just about to say, I think a lot of that was he was in his own head.
Yeah,
like. He overthinking it because he hear the noise.
Hoop, bro.
He hear the outside noise too. So it probably, I'm sure, was getting to him. At the end of the day, he's still human.
Yeah.
So the outside noise was getting to him, and like you said, he finally quieted.
Man, I hope first game Bronny go for 20.
I hope he do too. I ain't gonna lie.
Go for a double.
I hope he do too.
I got high hopes for the Lakers too, though. I think they're gonna be a great squad. Let's keep it a buck. Why? Why not? Did you not see Dalton Connect? Come on, man. That boy's a shooter.
He is.
That boy's a shooter. We got one. When I seen him hoop, I was so excited. I said, we got one.
Oh, yeah. Y'all definitely do. I'm not going to lie.
JJ Redick.
Oh, yeah. His
coaching is actually really good. Now, I want to see him throughout the stretch of the season. But he's putting together some good plays, and he's letting it flow.
But another thing that comes with is the players actually respect him because it was not so long ago that he was playing.
Just playing.
So he's more so a player's player.
A respected player in the league too. Yeah.
So when you one of those, it's easier for the players to respect you and understand where you coming from and get, your coaching tactics. Because it's like he not that far removed from playing in the league.
And he got a good staff too.
Yeah.
He put together a great staff. And I mean, it don't hurt to have LeBron out there, which is, I just see somewhere they rate LeBron top 7 right now in today's league. For him to be that old still a top player. That says a lot about his body of work. Like, that's crazy. So, I don't know about the Lakers winning. I be talking junk, but I think they're going to compete.
Oh, yeah. They definitely going to.
But you know what?
They're going to be a competitive team.
They're going to compete, yeah. But the preseason did it.
But you can't. The thing is, we're never going to expect a LeBron-led team to lay down. Like, you never, like, you're not going to expect a Steph Curry-led team just to lay down because them two is two of the most competitive people, even though they older and they vets.
And throw Draymond in there, too. Yeah. Throw Draymond in there, too. They're not going to just let the team
They're not going to just be like, oh, we didn't got 4 championships. We just here for the money. Like, no, they still want to win chips.
I heard Draymond say, like, we think we can win more.
Yeah.
Can they win more? Absolutely not. No. Don't you say yes. No, they cannot. What?
Yes, they can.
The Warriors are finished.
They're not.
That random terror. And, boy, was it scary for a long time for the boys. I was so tired of seeing them.
I'm not going to say they done. They not done.
That's a dynasty, though. Like, that's a
dynasty. I know they're a dynasty.
That's a dynasty.
Sir, I know.
You ain't up there with the Lakers in Boston, but you.
We there, sir.
No.
I'm saying we a dynasty.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you up there with the Lakers in Boston.
I didn't say that. We don't got 17 banners.
Where they at? I would put them, let's see, I say Lakers, Boston, Chicago.
Golden State. Who you gonna put after Chicago?
I couldn't.
Exactly.
So I was gonna say Detroit, but they only won 3. But the preseason though, I thought it did good, man. I thought it was cool to see a lot of Detroit. Detroit looked good. Shout out to Jaden Ivey. He looked so comfortable out there hooping.
Shout out to their coach, JB Bickerstaff.
A little bit.
Because I think a lot of that come with the coaching though.
Yeah.
Like
it gives them confidence.
Yeah.
Jaden Ivey is hooping with confidence.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what's good for him.
So so I was thinking about this yesterday.
Oh Jesus.
Last night. Because I had to go through my phone and I had to make sure I was correct before I said this.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand why Imani Bates has not played damn preseason game.
Yeah, I don't get it.
What is Cleveland doing? Like, he is a for real hooper. Bates, like, he is a hooper.
He's a walking
bucket. Like, he played. No, like, I literally went through my phone last night to make sure I wasn't tripping. He has not played in no preseason game.
I don't know what they're doing.
I want him to go somewhere else. I'm sorry.
And I don't think Cleveland's going to be that great. They're not going to be that great.
I really want him to go somewhere because why would y'all draft him and not utilize him?
Imani Bates is
like he balled during summer league. And then after that, y'all
seen some good spurts of Imani. Yeah, like, we know because we're from here. We know what he can do. Like man, listen, when he was at Ipsy,
but even from the little summer league thing, you could tell like he a walking bucket.
Imani been a bucket since high school.
He been a bucket. Like, so I'm confused. Like I really want somebody to explain to me they thought process on why they're not playing him. I need
Imani's
answers.
Gonna get traded soon though.
I hope so.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it. But that's just, you know what? A lot of it too is just numbers too. That's just the nature of the game. Because even with
but it ain't now I could see regular season, but it's no excuse for him not to play in no preseason game. Like none.
But I think that's just like you said, it's just the nature of the beast. Even like you watch Bo. It took Bo a long time. It did. And Bo can hoop.
Yeah.
Like he can hoop if you let him. It took him a while. I think he gonna have a great role again with Phoenix, but it takes you a while. I think Imani just hasn't found the right fit. Cleveland not the right fit.
I don't think
they're not
the
right fit. Imani can go somewhere and turn into a monster.
I don't even think they've tried to see though. Honestly.
But they don't know. Yeah, they don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like we saying it's not, but in actuality, that might not even be the truth. He might.
Yeah.
Could be. Y'all just haven't gave him the chance.
And he did put on some muscle. Like, dude, and he looked 10 times better than he did last year and his year in college. Like
you could tell he been working in the off. He's ready. That's
the crazy part. Like if you give him a shot, I think once
and that's why I really need an answer. I need somebody in Cleveland to give me an answer on why this young man not playing.
Send him to Indiana. He'll be a dog over there.
Yeah.
He'd be a dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought Detroit should have got him. I thought Detroit
too.
should have got him because he could have fit with that young team. He fits with it, and they still need more scoring. Yeah, they need more scoring. Yeah. But Cade Cunningham looked great.
He did.
Of course, like I said, Jaden Ivey, I thought his confidence looked like it's finally back. So that's a good thing. If he's confident, I think you got something.
And then, of course, Jalen Duran. He gonna be him.
Tobias Harris on them guys. They still look good. I think they still missing a point guard. Cade is not a point guard. You're still Jaden Ivey is not a point guard. You're still missing a guard.
What is Thompson? What is
he's a wing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's a wing. So he. I wouldn't let him.
Nah.
I wouldn't let him.
I ain't letting him bring the ball.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, you still missing a guard.
Yeah.
You still missing that point guard that can make plays. You don't have that yet, and I think that's gonna be their one problem. Now they gonna win games for sure.
Yeah.
The East.
I still think they'll be playing.
Yeah,
I think they'll be a playing team.
But even if they don't, if the Pistons
they'll be better. They'll have more wins than they did last year for sure.
If they win 35 games, which ain't great.
That's
a step up.
That's a step up
from last season. Yeah. So I think Detroit's on the right track. I do think they're on the right track. But can you put wins together with this roster? Can you start putting wins together with this team and this coach?
I'm happy. Scottie Pippen Jr. got a standard contract now.
He's in the league.
I'm about to just walk off.
That's funny, man. I don't like Scottie Pippen, so I don't like nothing the Bulls ever done. They were
what they got to do? Nah, we just sat here and had a conversation about people not liking Bronny because of LeBron, and here you go. I don't like Scottie Pippen. What they got to do with Scottie Pippen Jr.?
If you can't put Scottie Pippen and LeBron in the same breath, Scottie Pippen.
I'm just saying, as far as the kids go, I ain't saying
he is. It's like he's Robin to Mike's Batman. LeBron is Iron Man. The rest of them guys are the Avengers. Whoever you played with, LeBron, those are the Avengers. This is Iron Man.
But I'm ready for NBA season.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I hope that Milwaukee can stay healthy.
Yes.
I hope that Giannis can stay healthy.
Missing something.
Another shooter.
A 3 and D.
They had one. They got one, but it's just he gotta stay healthy. If they stay healthy, they'll be tough in the East. They're gonna be tough.
Absolutely.
But Boston, they stay healthy, they're gonna be tough too. But it's funny, Boston won a championship. Nobody's talking about it. It's like nobody cares. Nobody gives a damn if they won a championship.
They gonna care if them boys when them boys get another one. Yeah,
they repeat, which I highly doubt. But
it's a possibility. But I mean, hey,
I don't know, man. Philly.
I'm glad my boy Dimitri is back though.
Stop it. His name is Ja. Please call that girl
man. And Desmond had a good game last.
They're gonna be all right. Yeah, but you know what? I don't think they're gonna make it far in the playoffs. But they're gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay. It's a lot of teams I think are just. I can tell you who's gonna suck. The Clippers. The Clippers are gonna be bad.
Okay, now that you bring them up,
let's talk about Kawhi Leonard.
I need him to just retire. Like I am just sick and tired of him.
What's wrong with him? What is his injury? I don't get it.
He had about 30 injuries.
It's his back, right? Is it his knee?
But here's the thing: when he didn't play in the Olympics, y'all was acting like he was healthy, he was good to go, he could have stayed at the Olympics, he could have played. Wasn't the Clippers acting like that?
The Clippers was acting
now
like
all of a sudden,
he's out indefinite.
Now how that work?
Yeah.
When you just said he could just play in June. Now what happened between June and now?
Now we don't know when we're going to see Kawhi again.
I don't care if I ever see him again.
That's bold, man.
It's not bold.
Nah, Kawhi, listen, man. Kawhi, if you
what's
retire,
bold is that could be somebody else. That could be some money in somebody else's pocket. That's what's bold.
Because, I mean, that team.
You keep getting all these contracts and ain't playing.
Big contracts. Big money.
At this point, I might as well sit at the end of the bench.
Him and Ben Simmons is finessing the league.
I mean,
you talking about scammers, boy. They're the biggest scammers in the world. Ben Simmons and Kawhi, They are literally doing what people dream of. Doing nothing and get $1 million checks for it. Like,
must be nice.
Listen, if the Clippers want to pay me half of that to sit at the
for real,
you ain't never got to play me, bro. Matter of fact, I will clean up the locker room for y'all. If that's the case, I don't need to play. Don't even give me a give me a
job behind the scenes.
I don't need nothing.
Give me a job behind the scenes, okay?
If I can play professional, if I can be in a professional sports, I ain't got to play.
I just seriously I just don't.
Kawhi joke. Kawhi's a joke. Get out of there, bro.
Because I'm just
you're holding the Clippers up.
You don't want to play ball. That's the bottom line. You don't want to play, and just say that.
You holding the Clippers up. You holding the Clippers up.
Because they could have paid PG and kept him and got rid of your ass if you wasn't gonna play.
And they got a good team. That's the crazy part. They got a decent team. It's not a great team, but it's decent. I don't think the Clippers are gonna be great. James Harden is not what James Harden once was, which is so crazy to see. You didn't lost Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is in Denver, happy.
Yeah.
I love to see.
Which I love to see that.
I love to see when Russ is happy. When he's sad, it's a bad day for everybody. Yeah. But
for the whole league.
I think Denver is a great place for Russ. I think he's gonna thrive a lot. And they
want to win for him. They want him to finally get a chip. So that's
which is crazy. They could.
That's
the scary part. Denver could potentially win another one. Because he's going to off the bench. Oh, my goodness.
Same thing for them. It's about your health. Murray is really more so Murray. Honestly, can he stay?
If Murray
if he healthy at the right time, I'm saying.
But if he's not and Russ has to take that starting
role, he can. He can step right in there. Yeah.
I think they're still going to be good.
I agree.
And I hope Murray don't go down.
No.
But if it does happen and they say, Russ, you got to start.
He definitely
could. Because last season, let's keep it a buck. You didn't have PG. You didn't have Kawhi. Russ only had really James Harden for a stint, and he still was able to muster up some wins. Now, they didn't make it far in the playoffs, but the Clippers still look decent. Russ can still lead a team.
Yeah, he can.
Russell Westbrook can still lead a team. So, it is...
And let's be honest, Denver's role players are better than...
Oh, yeah, the Clippers
role players,
sure.
too. So, it'll be much easier for him to step into that role.
You got the reigning MVP here. You got Jokic.
Yep.
Come on, man. Jokic he's a walking triple-double.
Absolutely.
He literally wakes up, gets a triple-double, go back to sleep, or play with his horses. Like, he literally
and he don't even like playing basketball.
That's the crazy part, man.
And just do it so effortlessly. He just do it so effortlessly.
Him and Luka Doncic just look like the most unathletic guys in the world until you get on that court. And it's like, I can't guard this guy.
Yes.
I can't do nothing with him. Like, Luka is the slowest player I've ever seen.
But it works for him, though.
That's what try to guard him. Nobody can. It's tough to guard Luka. And low-key, Dallas going to be a problem.
They are.
Once Clay start hitting shots, they going to be an issue. Because
I watched that, I think it was their first preseason game. Mm-hmm. And the game it was the first one because none of their starters played.
Yeah, Clay went.
And when I say none of the starters played and them boys, that team is deep. Like, it took me to watch that first preseason game without their starters playing to realize how deep that team actually is.
Yeah, they got some bodies out there for sure.
Yeah, and they got some hoopers. Like, they was hooping. I'm like, okay, this team is deep. So just imagine when the starters actually play.
They gonna be scary, low key. If Clay could just be just half of what he was 2 years ago. Last year, Clay was awful. He was 2 years ago. Clay could just find that somewhere and just be half of that.
But it's
fall in with Luka.
It's crazy because it's hard. Like, it's hard to come back when you done had like 2 career-ending injuries that didn't end your career.
Yeah. But it works too because he's not gonna be asked to. I mean, the brunt of the
it's gonna be on Kyrie and Luka.
Like, so you know what, and that's why it worked so well for Clay in Golden State. It was never on Clay until last season. Like, literally, people were like, "Wait a minute, he ain't been shooting good." So it kind of just literally fell last season. Yeah. But he never really had the weight on his shoulders. It was Steph Curry, and KD for a minute. Like, it was on their shoulders. So I think if he just go out there and if he just hoop, Just hoop, bro. That's all we need. Dallas
and he will.
They're gonna be scary. Them boys gonna be scary for sure. I kind of hope that they make it happen. I wouldn't mind. I would not be mad if they made it happen because they look good, man.
They do. They do look good. Their team is solid.
The NBA gonna be
it's gonna be so
NBA, the NFL.
Man,
baseball still going. Tigers, shout out to Tigers, man. They that window closed on them so quick. Man. But here's the thing about the Tigers. I think just transitioning to baseball for a minute. Next year gonna be so fun for them boys.
Yes,
they have a
because
really young
you had
team
to think
too.
like they didn't have. Like we were saying about expectations. When you don't have any expectations coming into a season, and then your beginning half of your season was so terrible, and you turn it around and you make it to the playoffs.
I think what happened to Detroit is
eyes is gonna be on you next season.
And then the y'all being young kind of played it too. Y'all when y'all came back home,
right?
That was y'all W. Y'all was supposed to
take care of business then,
and you couldn't. I don't think they didn't know how to win. Cleveland knew, even though they often.
But that comes with, like we always say, that comes with not having experience.
Because if you watch, I'm not sure if you watched a few of the games. Now, if you watching Cleveland and the Yankees, I feel like the Yankees just thought we're gonna go in here and just we got Jazz Chisholm, Aaron Judge. We're gonna just our bats gonna swing and Cleveland like, nah, we're gonna just keep chipping away at y'all like we do.
Yep.
Quan, Fernandez, we're gonna just keep chipping away like we do. And now the Yankees are in the dogfight.
Yeah.
So baseball has been super fun. I've never, ever, I'm not gonna hold you. I have not watched baseball like this since 2012. That was the last time I really watched October baseball. Man, the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani, that dude is crazy, man.
Crazy.
Oh my God! But the Mets, it's like the Mets, like y'all. Listen, man, we ain't just sitting down for y'all. So I think baseball has just been so fun to watch this season, which is good. And I think the teams that are in there, a lot of people knew this was gonna be
the outcome.
Because I mean, once Shohei went to LA, it's like okay, that just put them into a because there's never been a baseball player that's had a season like Shohei had. I don't care who, Babe Ruth, none of them guys have ever had a season that this guy's having. And he haven't even pitched. That's a crazy part. So next year, when he's able to pitch, and oh my God, you can't. And then Mookie Betts on him. There's nothing you can do. Once he start pitching again, there's nothing you can do with him. So I'm excited to see.
Yeah, baseball season next season gonna be.
It's been fun, man. It's been so fun. I'm like October baseball. I never really was into it, but now I'm like, oh, this is fun. Every night I'm watching the game. I'm like, this is really
crazy.
Fun.
Just like all the sports just been just good.
Listen, man, I just pray that the Pistons get on board.
I think they will, though. I think they will.
I hope. And the Red Wings too. I hope the Red Wings get back because last year they was like 2 games away from the playoffs. So I hope. Detroit sports is like now you owe the fans, bro. Y'all been trash for a long time, bro. Y'all been trash for a long time. And it kind of excluding the Red Wings. The Red Wings got 11 Stanley Cups, but y'all ain't won the Stanley Cups in 08, okay?
Yeah, so y'all about due for another
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all due for
Detroit, the Pistons, you haven't won since 04. The Lions, you haven't won since 1957. None of us was here.
I wasn't even born. I wasn't even thought of in the 50s.
My pops wasn't even born yet. My pops was not born yet.
I wasn't even thought of in the 50s. Okay,
man. So it's like y'all owe, and the Tigers next year, y'all. Yeah. It's like now y'all owe us, and I'm not saying y'all got to win championships, but getting to the playoffs and having a solid season. Yeah. Okay, we know that y'all can do it. So
winning season, yeah,
you're putting together wins. It's like okay, we know y'all can do this,
right?
You know, so. Do it.
Please.
Do it.
Please.
Michigan, on the other hand.
Yeah, we not even about to just.
They probably losing right now.
Yeah,
I'm sure they losing. But it's like Michigan, and I
thought you was about to say night-night.
Listen, because
night-night, Michigan.
The sucky part about it is Sherrod Moore took over a team that you literally have to rebuild. And if they lose today, I'm sure they're gonna get dropped out of the rankings.
Of course, sir. the 24 or not. They ranked number 24 or not.
Bro. Me and one of my homies.
They down 2 touchdowns.
Me and one of my homies was having a talk. He was like, man, everybody put this on Michigan. Michigan, what did y'all expect? It's like, wait a minute, bro. He was like, y'all lost to Washington and y'all jumping off the ship. I said, they lost to a Washington team. First of all, that's not ranked.
Hold on. Oh, never mind.
They scored?
No, it's the Pistons. You were saying they needed a guard. But they signed a guard to a two-way contract, to a two-way NBA deal. Yeah, he was just saying that, and then Shams.
There you go. But yeah, no, I think Sharon got the bad end of the stick.
Yeah,
because it's like, bro.
I mean, but what did you think? Like most of your players,
but I blame him too. Though
went
I blame
to the
him.
NFL.
Y'all didn't go into. Y'all should have went to the portal, man.
They
y'all
should have
spent some money.
Yeah.
And I know how
because y'all knew what y'all knew before the season ended. Everybody that y'all was about to lose.
We lost everybody.
Yes. So like you said, you should have spent some money.
You gotta spend some money. That's how these teams.
You can't be cheap.
Listen, man.
You can't be.
Miami spend some money. Cam Ward is a dog. Jalen Miro, a dog. Like all these teams, Shador and all these, like they're showing you like you need this type of quarterback.
Yeah, in order to win.
We was just so privileged with JJ.
Yeah,
it's like
we got spoiled with
JJ.
him.
Okay, yeah. we got one. Not knowing that at some point JJ gotta go to the league.
Gonna go to the league.
You know what I'm saying?
At some point, he gonna be like,
we got Blake Corum.
I can't stay here forever, you guys.
We gonna lose Blake at some point, and I feel so bad for Coastal Lovely because Coastal Lovely is supposed to be the top tight end, and he's still gonna go to the league for sure. But you don't have a quarterback that can throw to him, bro. Like all three of your quarterbacks suck. Tuttle,
I hope
Orgy,
they gonna have to do something this offseason.
Get rid of them. Graduate, guys. We go somewhere else. Use your degrees because you're not playing football nowhere else.
Nowhere.
Use those degrees. Use your degrees because y'all not going to sniff.
Whatever you majored in.
Listen, good luck in it. Good because you're not gonna sniff the league. They suck. All three of their QBs.
Like who would have thought that we just would have went from JJ to trash?
Yeah. Like who would have thought? We
like at least you would have thought at least one of them would be.
Like we went from a natty to like y'all can't even be Illinois right now. Like that's the problem. Like, and I think it comes from when you lost Harbaugh, and you
lost the coach too.
That took a lot.
That's even.
A lot. When Harbaugh left, it's like players is like we don't know Sharon.
He didn't went to the NFL and he got the Chargers.
Right. Man, they suck too. But you should have stayed. Like I seen them lose, I say, you should have stayed in Michigan. You little cheating alligator. They don't, but they're not gonna do nothing.
I'm like, hold on.
They're not that good, though. They're not that good. They're not that good. But I'm saying he could have stayed in Michigan. Listen, just because he cheated. He got caught cheating. Well, they didn't get caught cheating.
He didn't get caught cheating.
Well, they didn't get caught cheating. It was more of I think they got him on. What was it?
No, they got somebody else on.
Well, then they had to pin something on the whole organization. I think it was pandering or something like that. Something stupid. It's like, okay, we can't get you off for cheating, but
we gonna get you on something.
On the wrist for something.
Yeah.
Y'all,
and they already ain't want us to win that natty last year anyways.
They trying to.
They like, hey.
When people like, can they take the natty away? Like people trying to figure a way for them. To
vacate
that. It's like, you can't vacate the natty. We didn't cheat. We didn't do nothing bad. Where they gonna vacate your natty? That's never gonna happen. We are the defending national champions. Are we defending it well?
Absolutely not.
We're gonna lose it. We don't have a shot in the dark to win that natty and keep that here. Only team that I see us beat the next few weeks is Michigan State.
Might not even beat them.
Nah, they gonna beat Michigan. They suck too. They awful. They gonna beat Michigan State. Ohio State, on the other hand, I'm not even gonna watch that game. I don't want to see no parts. Ohio State, boy, to the revenge they about to have on this again. They about to tell them.
Don't even turn it on.
Listen, I'm gonna figure something.
It's gonna look similar to that Lions versus Cowgirls game.
They're going to run through Michigan. I feel so bad for them.
The score gonna be 49-6. Oh
my God, I feel bad for them boys.
Gonna be 49-6.
I feel bad, and everybody's like, "Dog, the Michigan beat them." Oregon, I said, "Are we comparing Michigan to Oregon?" I said, "Oregon is a team that could potentially win the Natty too."
Exactly.
Michigan is a team that might not go to a bowl
need to go
game.
home.
Ohio State gonna do them boys so dirty. I feel bad.
I don't even want to think.
And then we gotta play Oregon. That's another loss. That's another loss. Oregon gonna do it. Ohio State gonna do it to us. And I hate to say that. It pains me to say anything good about the Buckeyes. Like, that pains me, but they gonna kill the University of Michigan. Oregon is going to kill the University of Michigan. So it's over with. Our reign of terror is over. But it's okay because next season it can all turn around. I think that
they spend some money.
Well, we got Daniels. He was the number one quarterback in high school. I thought they should have played him. I don't know why they redshirted him. Like, put the freshman in the fire.
I mean, might as well. You already ain't winning.
The other three guys suck.
You might as well. You already ain't winning.
How much
more fire can he be in?
Listen, man, I was hoping that Arch Manning say, man, I don't want to be here no more. And they just throw, man, Arch Manning, low key, I wouldn't bring Ewers back. I wouldn't even let him play. I'm like,
man, for real.
They got Georgia? Nah, I'm good. Because Arch Manning's showing you, like, I'm him. Like, y'all know who my uncles are. I'm him.
Man.
Like,
is you sure? Because you
uncles is
the way he's you more athletic than that's what I'm saying. Like, is you sure you a Manning? Because you is athletic.
Like, this guy is.
Yeah, he is athletic. Like, is you like where you get the athleticism from?
When I see the running the ball, I said, this dude is really.
He's
better than his uncles was in Ole Miss and Tennessee.
So just imagine.
That's what I'm saying. He better than Quinn Ewers.
Just imagine what he gonna be in the league when he gets to the league.
Oh my God. And that's not taking away from Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers is nice. Yeah. That boy is cold. I think Texas and Oregon are the two. I don't think Alabama nor Georgia are going to make it happen. Georgia's going to lose to Texas. Like, they're going to take an L again. I think that the Natty goes through Oregon or it goes through Texas. That's where it has to go through one of those schools. Alabama could sneak up. Their defense is just not that good. And you know what? Under their coach, it's not a Saban team. They're not disciplined to me. Yeah, they're not as disciplined. But Jaden Miro is playing a lot better. I will give him that. He's playing a lot better. Is he going to be a Heisman winner?
They're not a Saban disciplined team.
Yeah, so, and everybody talking about he could be in the Heisman. No, not over. Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter is the forefront runner.
No, I used to think that. No, he's not.
You don't think so?
No. Have you seen a running back out of Boise State?
Yeah.
This dude is a walking 150 yards.
Yeah.
Man, listen. That boy cold. Jetney.
Man,
who better than him? And it's not a back in college football better than him. That dude is cold. And I don't know. It's tough.
It's gonna be interesting.
Travis is up there.
He up there.
But then
sure.
Cam Ward and Miami is a dog. The Heisman this year, the toughest you're ever gonna see it. This is the toughest Heisman race I've seen in a long time. He can kind of go anyway. He can go running back. He can go quarterback. He can go whatever Travis is, because Travis plays
wide receiver, corner.
Like Travis is Charles Woodson.
But the only reason I'm saying the edge for him is because of the fact that he plays both ways.
And one way he plays better. Corner, he plays better. He's good at receiver.
He is.
Because, boy, he can get open. But that corner, man, his skills is
That's why I'm just like, that's why I'm giving him the slight edge. Just off the strength of tough. He played both sides.
I can't.
Like, a lot of people ain't built to play.
That is true, but boy, that Cam Ward, quarterback,
he's
that
special.
boy be back
He's
there
special.
slaying. Miami got one. Listen, I grew up a fan of Michigan and the Hurricanes. Like, that's who I grew up a fan of. So, to see the Hurricanes back, it's like the U back. I love it. Yeah. And then, like I said, Jetney is just, he in the back.
It's going to be interesting.
You can't touch him, man. He going to give you $150 off like, that'd be off like 6 or 7 carries. I seen a dude carry the ball 7 times. He had 90 yards. This was in the second quarter. You don't see stuff like that. Like, the last guy that was that good running the ball in college might have been Derrick Henry. And it could even go back a little further, like Eric Dickerson or something like that. Like, this guy's that good. So, sports is exciting this season. This is the best I've seen sports in a long time.
As a collective, literally. As a collective. Like, you really can't pinpoint no bad sport. Like,
everything is so good.
Man.
Everything is good. Like,
NFL, college.
Yeah.
WNBA.
NBA, baseball.
Now all we waiting on now is NCAA basketball to start.
Not excited about that.
Not excited, but you never know. You will change it. You not excited now, and then when it start and they start getting exciting.
I wasn't excited last year. College basketball was awful last season. Who was number one pick in the NBA draft?
I don't even know.
Exactly.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even know.
Brody at 55 was more excited than your first 18 picks.
That's sad.
That's very sad. That the 55th pick
like
was
not even
more
being funny. That's sad.
I couldn't even tell you who was the first. Let me see.
Sir, we don't know.
When did Rob Dillingham get picked? What point?
I don't even remember.
Rob Dillingham looked good though.
He do,
but we don't remember what number he was picked. That draft was the worst. So no, I'm not excited.
I'm gonna be excited to see him play in the regular season.
Yeah,
that you brought him up.
I'm not excited. College basketball is not gonna be exciting until Cooper gets there and
gotta wait for that.
AJ and Kaya. Like that's what it's gonna be. And Bryce, like that's what it's gonna be exciting. The Boozer. Now the Boozer twins are at they gonna be something. They cold. And then I mean Kansas is ranked number 1.
Of course.
They ranked number 1.
Ain't surprised.
They got our old center Dickerson. I don't know how Hunter Dickinson is still playing college basketball. He has to be 30. Like, bro, when I be seeing these 6th and 7th year seniors, it's like, bro, what?
Bro, what is
you waiting serious, on? Bro? You're 30.
Like,
why
are
you still in college?
On?
Like, bro, you wasted a spot for these other kids. Man.
Like, what are you waiting on to leave? Like, I'm confused.
Hunter Dickinson is a 6th. He's a 7th year senior coming into it.
Are you still on campus? Are you still staying on campus?
You should be raising a family, bro. Hunter Dickinson, give it up, man. But they are ranked number 1. The Jayhawks are ranked number 1. I don't see it happening. Most times, college basketball kind of start filling out after a while too.
Free agent Ford Cole Sweeter just plan to sign a 2-way deal with the Pistons.
What did I tell you yesterday? I think I told you something yesterday. I don't want to hear no more breaking news.
Nothing.
To the Lions says.
But you said I thought you meant about football.
I don't want to hear no breaking news. I see breaking news. Lions signed defensive end Max Crosby.
Oh, I ain't got that news for you yet.
I don't want to see. I be hating to read you and Jay Reed messages and stuff about the Lions signing Max Crosby. So listen. Cats out the back. I be leaving y'all on red now because I'm like, bro, I don't care, ignorant. Man. I want to hear. Show me because you be having all the updates.
I do.
When Max Crosby signs to the Lions, that's when you can write it.
I'm gonna be chill on that.
I hope he signed before Thanksgiving because I will be at the Thanksgiving game. Fun. But no, man, sports has been fun. I'm super excited. All sports. I'm super excited to see everything. Tennis, soccer. I'm excited. Oh, you get into soccer? You ever got into soccer?
I haven't.
Hey, man, when you get a chance, when you talk about fans, they are killing every other sports
tennis,
fan.
I love tennis.
Well, watch soccer. Them fans, they will light their whole arena on fire if they team lose.
Oh, goodness.
That's dedication.
Not you lighting the arena on fire.
Listen, man, if you in Brazil and you lose, don't go home because you can potentially get shot. Soccer fans.
Yeah, I know. They serious about that.
They make a lot of money, too, though.
They do.
They make a lot of money.
Now that I know.
They make a lot, and they play a lot. Like, they play all year round, for real. But it's so fun, man. If you ever get a chance to go to a soccer game, please go.
Whatever happened to, I thought at one point Detroit was trying to get a soccer team.
They are. They're getting an MLS team. Oh. They get one. Yep. They're getting one. Should be 2026.
Oh, we should go to a soccer game.
So Michigan, they haven't done it in a long time. Mm-hmm. Michigan used to host Manchester United and Liverpool at the Big House. Yeah. And literally 100,000 people come to watch Manchester City and Liverpool. And one time it was Man City and Man United. Like it'd be crazy. But it was fun to be there to see. At the time it was who was on the team? I forgot. Was it Messi on the team? He might have been like a rookie at the time. And it was like, if you know anything about soccer, Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United, Man City, like those are the top teams in the Premier League. So it was cool to see. It is cool to see all these different like nationalities Hispanics and Italian people like you didn't even know were here in Michigan come out to see, and it's like this is crazy. So now soccer, when you get a chance, when Detroit gets a team, we should definitely go. Like soccer is a fun time, man. So sports is just once you get into high right now. That's what I'm saying. Once you get into sports, man, it's just like all sports is so good. Yes. Yeah, all of them be so good, and it's just like. You just be watching stuff. Like with the Olympics, I was just watching stuff. Like I'm just watching.
No, for real, because the Olympics will make you watch stuff that you don't normally watch and that you normally not interested in.
Except for breakdance, I didn't watch.
Yeah, I couldn't get with that.
I'm glad they put that in.
They better not bring that back in 2028. Good. I don't want to see her again because she was looking trash. She did have overall. I'm like, dude, so it is real life breakdancers for real, like real life breakdancers out here, and y'all chose that to represent.
She said y'all chose her.
Like seriously, for the Olympics,
no black people like you could find no black people seriously in Harlem over there dancing. Come on, bro.
All these people that be breakdancing.
Yeah, man. But Olympics was fun outside of that. I mean, I listen. I can't
I'm glad they ain't bringing it back. I'm glad that.
Nah, that's over with. Yeah,
I'm glad. One and done.
One and done. Because nobody watched it. That was their lowest.
It should have been. It should have been. Not even.
I think they said they barely got people to watch it. Like they showed that came on and like. It was like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, and they took it right on back off that TV.
And people changed, if I'm not mistaken, they changed it to watch, might have been
anything but that.
Equestrian. Like they said, we watch these horses jump. We don't want to watch this white lady
like dance. These horses is more exciting than her.
Yeah, man. But nah, so sports has been really good. I think we had a really good talk today. Yeah. Still missing my mans though. Yeah. Jay Reed,
get back.
We need you, bro.
We miss you.
Yeah, man. Jay Reed ain't got to talk about no sports with us. He'll be back though.
Jay Reed will be back.
We miss you, bro.
Episode 5.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
What if Jay Reed don't want to be with us no more?
What if we gonna have to knock his head off?
Yeah, he found somebody else.
Probably did.
Jay Reed and found somebody else. He was casting him on their podcast.
Probably so.
Cass,
can we get our person back, please?
Give it up.
Can we get our co-host back, please?
But no, man, this has been a fun episode, man.
Turn them loose.
Turn them loose is funny. Because that's my favorite saying, turn them every way but loose.
Turn them loose.
My grandma used to say that. Turn them every way but loose. Like, Granny, what?
Turn them every which way but loose.
And then one day she would be. I said, oh, this is what you talking about.
No, that's what you talking about.
Granny turned me every
which way but loose, okay?
That lady was an abuser, though.
She was like, and another thing.
Listen, cause I ain't get
Granny was in there like, and another thing.
But when I got him.
Yeah, you deserved it when you
No, I was a great child. That's another podcast we talk about. I was a great kid. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I think we had a great day. And we should sign off because it's still Sweetest Day.
Yes, so. It is. Happy Sweetest Day to all the men out there.
I'm not going to say it to y'all because
I wouldn't hope you
Pause. Pause. Sound like Cam and Mace. Pause.
Hope you guys having a lovely day.
I don't care how you guys' day is going. Fellas, women, y'all cool. With dudes, I don't care.
Well, Trifecta Gang, that's it for episode.
Give your handle, man.
My Instagram handle is at DannyBaby, DANNIBABIE. This is Wojel signing off.
And I am Darius D. Sams. You can find me on Instagram at the Icon D. Sams. That's the Icon D. Sams. I'm not spelling. If you can't spell icon, you should go back to school. But
and on that note,
we gonna lose followers. They're like, this dude
rude. Yeah. Dang.
But people know me. Like, this is what y'all know from me. Like, I'm that guy. Everybody like, whatever, man.
They don't want the ignorance all the time, right?
80%. That's my life. Take it or leave it, guys. No. But yeah, man, I think it's been a great episode, and we have had a great time. Yes. But it has come to an end, and we will
see you next episode.
Thank you for watching Trifecta Sports. Peace.